Everybody, I'm going to read you now a bedtime story, a little book I just wrote, and we're going to pick it up off the shelf here. Alright, Max the Nechzahrer. It's a German legend. Alright. Meet Max the Nechzahrer. Little Max was the oldest of his brothers and sisters. He lived and then lived again in the 10th century A.D. in a simple northern German village. The merchants passing through brought their wares and with them the nasty plague. Max was the first to die among his siblings. According to legend, he became a Nechzahrer, also known as a night waster, child of the goddess Hell, neither dead nor alive. On his first night, he woke under the light of the moon. He moaned and could only open one eye. No one came to hear him sing. On the second night, he began to sing again and wanted all the town to join him. He made his way slowly from his comfy grave to the church. He climbed and climbed all the way to the top and rang the bell. His Uncle Fritz was the only one to hear his song in the tolling bell. Uncle Fritz sat up and looked out, but feared the song of Max, and told no one he had heard it. By morning, Uncle Fritz had a terrible cough. He fell asleep never to wake again. Poor Uncle Fritz. The next night, Max learned a new trick. He had always liked pigs, as they were his favorite animal. He thought really hard and looked up at the moon with his one eye and said, "Ah, oh," which means, "I wish I were a pig, so then my family would pet me and enjoy my company." He closed his one eye and suddenly became a pig. He trotted down the trail to see his family. He nudged his way into his old home and saw everyone sleeping. It was warm, and he wanted to cuddle and be close to them all. He was also terribly hungry, and his new body craved warm red liquids. With his new body of a pig, had mysteriously sharp as needles' teeth. He thought, if I was careful, I could feed a little on my family so not to hurt them, and they could help me. He gently pierced their veins with his teeth and drank from his family. Before sunrise, he trotted back down the trail turned back into his normal Nechzahrer self, and slumber the day in his comfy grave. Upon waking, Max's family was weak and noticed how everyone had a small bite on them. They saw the pig feet trail out of their home, stained in their blood. They followed the trail and found the pig feet stopped and turned into the feet of a little boy. They continued to follow the footsteps until they arrived at Max's grave. They knew what had happened. Max was a Nechzahrer, and he was up to shenanigans. They called the local blacksmith to fashion them coins special for Max. Before sunset, they opened his comfy grave to find him sucking on his thumb and one eye open. They reached in and placed a coin under his tongue and kissed Max good night. He was then able to rest and never to walk again as a Nechzahrer. Good night, Max. That's the end. Enjoy.